Today I'll be teaching you how to tie an oboe reed blank. Okay, first things first, you're going to take the mandrel and place it in your non-dominant hand, and then you're going to take the staple and place it firmly on the mandrel. That way it doesn't fall off while tying. Then you're going to take the cane and gently place it on top of the staple. Next, you're going to place the mandrel on your chest somewhere where you feel comfortable. So that way, with your dominant hand, you can measure the staple and the cane. So you want the end measurements to be around 72 millimeters. Once you've found that, you can take your pencil and on the cane where the staple ends, you can put little marks as a reference point for you when you go to tie. Alright, so now that you've measured your cane to be 72 millimeters, you want to put your non-dominant hand in some position like this. It needs to be mandrel, then staple, then cane. You want to be holding the cane with the knuckle of your index finger and the fleshy part of your thumb, like so. This position should be pretty comfortable because you're going to be here for a while. Then with your dominant hand, you're going to take the thread to which you tied to a sturdy surface, and you're going to start the wrapping process. In order to wrap, you're going to wrap clockwise around the reed. So you want to put the thread on the bottom of the reed first. You want to start about 4 wraps down from the end of the staple. You know that it's the end of the staple based on the marks we made on the cane earlier, so that's how you can refer back to it. So I wrapped once, then twice, and then 3 times. And I'm going to stop here really quickly to check the cane to make sure that it's sealed. And sealing is just basically both of the blades of the cane coming together to make sure there's no holes. So I'm checking here on both sides while keeping the thread tight so that way it doesn't come loose. And we look good here. So I'm going to wrap a 4th time, and then I'm going to do the crossover. And the crossover is just wrapping clockwise still, but you're wrapping down. So you want to go closer to this thread than you have been. So after that, after your crossover, you're just going to continue to wrap clockwise for a few more wraps, and then you're going to transfer the string into your non-dominant hand while keeping everything very tight. You don't want anything to slip. And you're going to hold the string and the reed, and you're going to take the ruler in your dominant hand and measure to make sure that the cane hasn't slipped and you're still tying at 72 millimeters. And then you're also going to make sure that the cane is straight on the staple, because if you have a crooked piece of cane, it won't turn out to be the best reed that you want. And now if here the cane is straight, if both of those things check out, you're good to wrap to the end of the tube. So you will then transfer the string back to your dominant hand while still keeping this thread very tight. And you're just going to continue to wrap clockwise all the way down to the end of the staple. End of the staple, you can take your non-dominant hand and grab the end of the staple with your thumb and your index finger. And then I like to let the thread go. And then I take some excess thread and twist it like so. And then I put it over the reed and pull very, very tightly. I do this about 3 or 4 times just to ensure that I'm not going to have any slippage and anything's going to fall off. And then once you've done that, you can take a razor blade or scissors, carefully cut away from you so you don't injure yourself. And then once you've done that, you have a blank oboe reed. Congratulations!